So I get asked pretty often, hey Curtis, how do you keep all of your photos and videos on your phone with only 64 gigs of storage? Well, it's pretty simple. The photos aren't on my phone. They're up in the cloud. Today I'm going to be teaching you my 3-step process to keep all of the photos you've ever taken, but not let them take up a bunch of space on your phone, using services like Google Photos, a computer, and a backup service like Backblaze. I'm Curtis Paradis, and this is my 3-step photo backup process. So let's quickly break down the process as a whole. Step 1, I use Google Photos. It backs up all of my photos and videos right from my phone up to the cloud. Step 2, I back up all of the photos from my phone to a computer each and every month. And then step number 3, my computer is automatically backing up to an off-site backup service like Backblaze, so I never lose any of my photos. Let's talk about each one of those a little bit more in depth, and if you want a step-by-step guide of how I'm doing this, check it out. There's a link in the description down below to my website with a full breakdown. So step number 1, let's start on the phone, everyone. I use the Google Photos app to actually back up all of my photos and videos. It's not a sponsored product here, it's just a pretty good one overall. I've been using it for a number of years and I really enjoy it. The service is completely free with a little bit of compression on top. And the app can back up all of your photos and videos right from your phone up to the cloud all the time. And then once the photos are backed up to the cloud, you can actually delete them right off of your phone. That's how I get around that 64 gigs of storage limitation. I like to keep the Google Photos app running on my iPhone and my iPad at all times, just to make sure all of my photos and videos are always backing up. I also personally find the Google Photos app a great way to actually share albums between friends and family, so something you might be interested in. There's a ton of other great features included in Google Photos, but I'm not going to be getting into them here. It's just something I really enjoy. Step number 2, let's talk about a computer backup, because once a month I airdrop all of the photos and videos from the past month from my iPhone's photo library up to my iMac. Once on the iMac, I then file them away into a folder on an external hard drive, keeping them safe and sound. This way, in the future, if I ever need a full high-res version of any photo or video from the past month, I can just go into the folder and find it there. Just in case, you ever want to print something off or use one of the videos in another video. This is important because Google Photos does compress photos a little bit, though you won't really notice it, but it really does convert video, as any 4K video gets down converted into HD, which can be a little bit more annoying. So keeping the original files is an important step to ensuring you're future-proofing all of your content. After the photos are backed up though from my phone to my computer, I then go into the Apple iPhone photo app and then I just delete the photos off of there. This frees up a ton of storage space right on my phone, and if I'm on the go and I ever want to look at my pictures or videos, well, they're all inside of the Google Photos app in the cloud. And if I decide I want to print one of those photos off, well, the high-res version is back at home on my computer. And the last step, step number 3, in the world of backups, there's a pretty key thing to remember here. 1 is none, 2 is 1. So you gotta make sure that those original files, which are stored on your computer, are also backed up to another location, preferably not even in your own house. For this, I personally turn to a service called Backblaze. Again, not a sponsor, just something I've been using for a number of years. But for $5 a month, I can back up my entire iMac and all of the external hard drives. So it's about 8 terabytes of data in a whole. All of that uploaded to Backblaze's services off-site in case something happens. This ensures that in the future, if something were to happen to my computer or the hard drives, there's still a way to get all of those original files back. And there you go. That's the process I use to not only free up storage space on my iPhone, but also keep all of the original photo and video files I have ever taken. Now, yes, it may be a bit annoying because it's a multi-step process and it's not entirely automated, but this way I never lose any of my photos thanks to Backblaze, and the photos and videos aren't taking up a bunch of storage space on my phone thanks to Google Photos. So that's a look at my backup solution. I have another great video for you right here. Make sure you check that out. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you over there. Bye.